We are looking at all of the new releases for the month of February 2025. We are utilizing Blu-ray.com. We are signed in, good to go. Let's just get right into it. We're looking at the first Tuesday in February, which is February 4th. And we already got some big releases right off the gate. I'm looking at Wicked. That's one of the biggest releases of this day, just in 2 weeks. So we have a 4K edition that includes a Blu-ray and a digital. So this is the theatrical version. It includes the sing-along as well, a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, and the digital code. And this is priced at $29.95, which is actually not a bad price for Blu-ray, 4K, and a digital. Looks like we have 3 other editions. This is a limited edition gift set. So we have the Wicked exclusive limited edition gift set with gold tone metal bookends. I mean, if you're a big fan of Wicked, this is the way to go. I mean, this is a pretty nice looking slipcover here. Opens up, so you have that inside that folds out like that. The actual box itself looks pretty nice. I mean, you can see it here. You have almost like this really soft, silky thing going on to house the bookends. You have a certificate of authenticity. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is no longer available for pre-order, which means that they have exceeded the amount, but hopefully they do release more and you can get your hands on it if you are in fact a big fan of the film. There's also a Walmart exclusive Steelbook. It's a limited edition. It includes the 4K Blu-ray and digital code. Again, this is actually a really nice looking Steelbook. And then you have the standalone Blu-ray, which includes just the digital. It's actually the same exact cover as the 4K, and it's $6 cheaper. So there you go. So the first major release of February 4th, the first Tuesday in February, is Wicked. We also got the movie Werewolves, which stars Frank Grillo. It's still in theaters right now at the time of recording this video. I have not had a chance to see this, but it's not one movie that I'm necessarily rushing out for. I've heard some mixed reviews on it, but yeah, anything with werewolves, I'm always down to check out. It is $21.98. I'm not sure if that warrants a blind buy, so I'm probably just going to wait until that drops in price a little bit. Another big release is A Real Pain. This is the film that is directed by Jesse Eisenberg, and it stars Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin. This movie actually looked really good. This is something that I definitely want to get to check out. So it's a little pricey right now for $31.99, and it's being distributed by Disney Buena Vista, so I'm not surprised to see this amount. But that's crazy because that's $31 for just a Blu-ray and digital. And I do not see any other editions, which means that as of right now, that's the only edition that's available. I'm not paying $31 for just the Blu-ray. We have our first Kino Lorber release of The Sacrifice. I have never seen this film. It's not bad though. $27.99 for the 4K and the Blu-ray. Again, you're getting a 4K and a Blu-ray for $27. Just going back to the other film that we just mentioned, A Real Pain, you're only getting a Blu-ray and digital for $31. It's wild. We also got VHS Beyond, which is the latest installment of the VHS films. This is from Shudder, and it's only $17.59. That's actually not a bad price at all for a standalone release of just the Blu-ray by the looks of it. I doubt that there's a digital in this. This actually wasn't that bad of a film. I am not really a fan of the VHS films for the most part. You know, 1 or 2 segments are pretty interesting, but the rest are normally kind of weak in my personal opinion. But this one overall, I felt like all the segments were pretty spot on. There was one in particular that made me really, really nauseous, which was the one with the skydiving. I just got motion sickness from it. It's the second movie to ever do that to me. And I actually had to stand up while I was watching it because I got so nauseous, which is insane. A Punch Drunk Love is coming out from Criterion in 4K and Blu-ray. I was under the impression that the 4K was already out, but I guess I'm wrong because I'm seeing it here. It's coming out in 2 weeks. There's the Blu-ray, which has been out, I think, since like 2015 or 2016. $29.72 for just the Blu-ray. And if you want the 4K and the Blu-ray, $34.99. Not bad. $5 if you haven't picked it up, and that's one that you've been wanting to pick up. Well, there you go. Bewitched, you have the complete series from 1964 to 1972. I grew up on this show. I used to watch this show with my grandmother. Fun fact, I've actually never seen it in English. I've only seen this in Spanish. Really bad dubbing of this show in Spanish. But this show was so entertaining. My grandmother and I would watch this after school, every single day after school. $82.52 for 8 seasons. That's a pretty damn good deal. That's $10 a season. I mean, it's on sale right now, 48% off. So this is definitely a good time to pre-order if this is a show that you watched and enjoyed. If not, then, you know, well, you don't have to pick it up. Juror number 2. I had a chance to see this not that long ago. It is streaming right now. I think it's streaming on Paramount, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But I just had a chance to see it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't one of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies. It dragged a little bit for me personally in the middle, but it was still a very, very entertaining film. Definitely the kind of movie that you talk about. I don't know if it's much of a rewatch factor to it, but if you like it enough, it is available in 2 weeks for $38.99 for just a Blu-ray and digital. What is going on, guys? $38 for just a Blu-ray. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. This will definitely drop in price probably after like 2 or 3 weeks when they see that people aren't paying $38.99 for this bare bones release, because that this disc is probably lacking all special features. They probably just included a teaser or something on there. That price is definitely going to drop for sure. There's no way it's not going to. Also from Kino Lorber is the film Horror. I can't say I've seen that one. This looks like it was pushed back because I was under the impression that this was coming out in January. I believe that when we did this video in January, this was in there. So if anyone has seen the movie, I'd love to know your thoughts on it. Let me know what it's about, even though I could probably guess what it's about just based off the title. So we got some anime, and let's see what's on the next page. Invisible Raptor. Okay. Invisible Raptor. I heard about this. I have not seen it. It looks entertaining, but I'll wait until it's available on streaming. $14.99 for this. That's a good blind buy. That's the price of a movie ticket right there. So the way you look at it is you watch something like this at the movies, you're spending $15 unless you go maybe before 11 or something and you spend cheaper than that. But if you can't make it before 11, that's the price you'd pay to go see it. So, might as well buy it. And if you don't like it, you can always sell it for $3 or $4 or just trade it for something else. That's usually what I do with certain movies. Not all of them, but certain ones, it's kind of worth it. Okay, so we have the release of Sick. I actually really enjoyed this movie. I don't know if you guys have had a chance. If any of you have not had a chance to see this, definitely check it out. I was pleasantly surprised by it. I have this pre-ordered through Shout Factory, but it's available on Amazon for $39.98. I don't remember paying that much for it. I think I spent I think my pre-order is about $30, I want to say. But yeah, no other edition. This is the 4K though, so that's good. All right, we got the Terrifier 3 limited edition collector's box set. This is a release that I actually have pre-ordered and I'm getting ready to cancel. I had a chance to read what's included in this, and for $160, I can tell you with absolute certainty it is not worth $160 for a barf bag, a soap bar, the limited edition in 4K. No, $160, absolutely not. I picked up the Umbrella Entertainment release from Australia, and that was cheaper than this, and that was worth it. If you want to take a look at that video, you can check it out. But yes, this is $160 for some of the dumbest things that I have ever seen packaged in a limited edition collector's box set. I pre-ordered this a long time ago, not knowing what the contents were, and I recently had a chance to see what the contents were, and now I'm like, definitely not. So I need to remember to cancel that. Otherwise, I'm at $159. We have a Steelbook for The Shining, Walmart exclusive Steelbook. Probably would say it's about anywhere from $30 to $40, but it might be cheaper. Who knows? This includes a 4K Ultra, Blu-ray, and the digital code. Very simple design, but very effective. It's a nice little simple red cover. I wonder if the red is bright or if it's more of a matte finish. A lot of times with the Walmart exclusives, they're hit or miss. Some of the colors on it just don't really pop. A good example of that is the Joker 2 Steelbook. It looks really, really nice when you look at it through a picture like this, but when you're actually standing in front of it, the colors are really faded and it just looks kind of cheap, so it wasn't worth the pickup. And then you have Blade, another Walmart exclusive Steelbook, limited edition, 4K, Blu-ray and digital. I mean, it's a pretty good looking Steelbook. Again, I'd have to see some actual pictures of it. Let me see if there's anybody that's actually posted any photos. That's not the same one. Nope, that's a different Steelbook. I don't know why they would show that, but okay. All right, well, there you go. February 7th, 2025, we have this DigiPack limited collector's edition of Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter. This is a Hammer Film production. I've never seen it, but that looks really nice. And I love digipacks. I'm a sucker for digipacks, but not something that I would probably pick up. Although I'm curious to see what the movie is about. I could take a guess though. All right, the second Tuesday in February is February 11th. And we got The Nice Guys in 4K and Blu-ray for $24.99. So that's 3 weeks from now. Originally, the Blu-ray was the only release that was available, which came out with the DVD and the digital. but now we are getting a 4K release of it for $24.99. So if you hadn't picked this one up on Blu-ray, well, now you got the 4K. And if you're planning on upgrading, you can upgrade to the 4K as well. Got another Kino Lorber release for Dante's Peak, $31.78 for the 4K and the Blu-ray. It's a really good, reasonable price for a 4K and a Blu-ray. Kino Lorber doing their thing. There was a previous release of Dante's Peak by the looks of it. This was the Blu-ray, which you can still get now for $9.99. It looks like the video quality is kind of middle grounds. It's not really the best, not the worst. Audio, they gave it 4 out of 5 here. I don't think there's any reviews as of right now for the 4K, but have to wait and see what the quality of that's going to be like. All right, we have the 4K release of The Last Voyage of the Demeter. This is the collector's edition from Shout Factory. Now, there are different versions available for this. This is the standalone, which has got this awesome slipcover right here. Again, this is the 4K and the Blu-ray. I believe that they have a... Let me just double check. Yep, here it is. This right here is the collector's edition, which includes 2 exclusive posters, plus the exclusive slipcover, which is this one, and the other one that you saw. So the posters usually match the slipcovers. So you would be getting a poster that looks like this and a poster that looks like the other slipcover. And I want to say it's in the price range of like $40, if I'm not mistaken. That's available only through Shout Factory's website. So actually, you know what? Let's just take a look real quick at Shout Factory and see, so that I don't give you the wrong information here. So here it is. This is directly from Shout Factory's website. $39.98. Like I said, the 2 slipcovers and the 2 posters. So if you're a big fan of this movie and you hadn't picked it up yet, this is the 4K and the Blu-ray. Otherwise, they already do have the Blu-ray collector's edition that they released maybe about a year or 2 ago, I want to say. But so yeah, $39.98 for the collector's edition, or $32.99 from Amazon for just the individual release. It's actually more expensive on Shout Factory's website. Here it is for $35.99. So you can get it a little bit cheaper on Amazon for $32.99. Not bad at all. We have another release here from, let's do this one since we were already talking about Shout Factory. This is the collector's edition of Ghosts of Mars, John Carpenter, $39.98 for the 4K and Blu-ray. Shout Factory does have a collector's edition for this one as well. Where is it? Did I miss it? Here it is. Same exact price for the collector's edition, guys. So $39.98 for 2 bonus slipcovers and the 2 posters. I think this is the way to go. If you are a fan of this film, you can either spend $39.98 for 1 solo here, or $39.98 and you get 2 cool slipcovers and 2 posters. I believe I have this one pre-ordered as well, so that's definitely the way to do it. We have the film Conclave, as I like to say it. This is $33.49 for the 4K, Blu-ray, and digital code. They also have just the Blu-ray if you're only looking to get the Blu-ray and the digital for $22.95. So that's a big difference. If you don't have a 4K player and you don't need it, save yourself $11. We have the film Judas and the Black Messiah in 4K for $24.99. We got a Pretty in Pink 4K release, 4K, Blu-ray, and digital from Paramount. That's $24.49. It's really good. That's a good price. I haven't upgraded this movie since my DVD, so this might be something worth picking up for that price. $24.49. That's actually not bad at all. We have the release of Alice, Sweet Alice in 4K from Arrow Video. This is a limited edition, which include 3 cuts of this film. It's a really nice cover, actually. This is on sale for $33.59 right now through Amazon. Let's see if there's any other editions. Yep. This one here is the Arrow Video exclusive, original artwork, limited edition 4K. And this, whoa, that's a pretty intense cover. If you survive this night, nothing will scare you again. This cover definitely makes me want to see this movie. Let's just see what that's priced at. Let's go to Arrow Video real quick. Let's type in Alice, Sweet Alice. Boom. Okay, here we go. It's priced at $35 for this Arrow exclusive, and the packaging looks awesome. I mean, I can't enlarge that apparently. Oh, here we go. That's really, really cool. I've never seen this movie. I've never even heard of it, but this makes me want to watch it. Have a lot of options for this movie. You have this version here, which also includes the 4K and this particular slipcover for $33.59. Then you have just the Blu-ray for $19.99, and then you have that Arrow exclusive one for $35, which includes also the 4K. So yeah, a lot of options, a lot to choose from if you're a fan of this movie. Another Kino Lorber release of Hot Pursuit, $22.49. Got a young John Cusack in this. It's a pretty cool slipcover. I like it. I like it a lot. Pinocchio 964 4K. This is the new 4K scan from the original 16mm camera negatives. Is this the Japanese one about him being a sex doll? Pinocchio 964. Yep, lobotomized cyborg sex slave. Oh my God. I never saw this movie. I remember hearing about this. I mean, it sounds pretty ridiculous. I'll read this to you guys. Pinocchio 964, lobotomized cyborg sex slave, is thrown out onto the street by his owners because of his inability to maintain a... He is befriended by a criminally insane, memory-wiped homeless girl. Meanwhile, the corporate entity who manufactured and sold him plots to kill him because of his malfunction. Don't you just hate when that happens? Anyways, not a movie that I'm picking up, but to each their own. What is this? Flesh and Blood Paul Verhoeven film, a DigiBook. Ooh, 40th anniversary edition. Oh, this looks nice. Look at that artwork. Oh, I love DigiBooks. Man, I wish they'd come out with more. This is a must. This is definitely a pre-order. Excuse me while I pre-order it right now before I forget, because this needs to happen. So this is what happens, guys. We're just going to place the order. Boom. Done. Okay. We are good. Looks like they do have a Blu-ray if you're not a fan of DigiBooks for $20.49 as opposed to the $28.49 for the DigiBook. But if you've never had a DigiBook, I suggest getting a DigiBook. They have a Kino Lorber release that came out back in 2014. $79 right now. Or I could just buy this brand new release that's coming out right here, 40th anniversary edition for $28.49. So I think I'll stick to my DigiBook. We got two Valentine's Day releases, Alien Prey 3D. Can't say I've seen that. And Reefer Madness 3D. Okay. February 18th, your third Tuesday of February. A lot of big releases here. Panic Room, we have a Steelbook, 4K, Blu-ray, and the digital for $34.99. I hate to say this, but Panic Room is one of these movies that's part of a new series that I am doing where I'm rewatching all the movies that I hated back in the day. So this is a film that I saw in theaters, and for some reason, I was not a fan. I was actually really annoyed with this movie. I don't remember why. I haven't seen it since it originally came out in 2002. So I think it's time to rewatch. And that's actually what this series is about. I'm rewatching every single movie that I had some personal issue with of sorts, and seeing if my opinions have changed. This is one that is on that list. So I need to rewatch this. Let's see if there's any other versions that are available or if that's it. Nope. Just that Steelbook that's coming out. There was already a Blu-ray release a while back, but brand new release is just the 4K. We have a Steelbook for Constantine 20th Anniversary Edition. Oh my God. Man, I remember seeing this in theaters. 4K Ultra and the digital. Not a big fan of this artwork. I'm not going to lie. No, definitely not. Yeah, I love this movie. I have a collector's edition from Manta Lab. I don't need this here. That's just not something I need to upgrade. They do have this regular release right here, 4K and digital, if you do not like that Steelbook. And this is $24.99 versus $34.99, which is what this is listed as. But it looks like you can't pre-order it anymore. So what's this? The Lord of the Rings, the War of the... I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I'm not going to butcher it. Sorry, guys. This is a Steelbook. This is a nice looking Steelbook. For some reason, I thought this was a video game cover. It kind of reminded me of Heavenly Sword. You guys ever played that on PlayStation? Such a great game. It was like a God of War knockoff, essentially, but great game. And this is what immediately it reminded me of. I've never seen this. This is pre-order now for $50.99. Is this a movie? I guess so. Yeah, this is a movie. Haven't seen it. Cool. The Social Network, a Steelbook, 4K, Blu-ray, and the digital for $34.49. Or you can get the DVD. No, you can't. No, you can't. I have this one right here. I have the DigiPack. I've had this since it came out back in the day, and I am very content with this. I do not need to upgrade to 4K. I am curious. Let me know if you guys do upgrade from Blu-ray to 4K, if you upgrade everything, or if you just are very selective with what you upgrade. I personally don't upgrade a lot of stuff to 4K and think unless I think it's absolutely necessary. For the most part, I'm very happy with just the Blu-ray. It really has to be something special for me to want to upgrade to a 4K. The only time that I really go out of my way to buy 4K is if I haven't upgraded from my DVD. I have a little over 400 DVDs, and out of those 400 plus DVDs, I haven't really upgraded a lot of those to Blu-ray. I just haven't found the need to because I'm still very happy with the DVDs. A lot of them are collector's editions, and a lot of the Blu-ray releases that have come out are just like bare bone ones. So there's no need for me to want to upgrade because I feel like I have the superior release in terms of special features, packaging, and all that. But yeah, just curious to know what you guys do and how you guys go about upgrading. It looks like I missed this, but this Lord of the Rings release also has just the standard 4K and digital, no Steelbook, and this is priced at $37.49, and then they have just the Blu-ray priced at $22.95. So that's a big difference. So you have a 4K Steelbook, a 4K standard release, and then the Blu-ray release. So 3 different versions to pick from for this Lord of the Rings film, which I have not seen and which I cannot pronounce that name. Uncle Buck, Kino Lorber 4K and the Blu-ray for $31.78. Funny enough, I'm actually sitting next to my VHS copy of Uncle Buck. We were just watching this the other day, hence why it's still sitting on my desk. I haven't bought this movie since this VHS, so I'm going to be picking this up. Obviously, a much needed upgrade from my VHS. That's so funny. I did not plan that. I swear I did not plan that. Boom. We have a movie called The Order. I have not seen this. This has Jude Law, Nicholas Hoult, Ty Sheridan. Damn, that's a good cast right there. What the hell is this? Based on the chilling true story. Ooh. Will have audiences on the edge of their seats. Vertical Limit. I have never heard of this. 1980. See, this is the kind of stuff right here. Like this release, this is a blind buy. And I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. It's the kind of stuff that, I don't know, that intrigues me. That's a great cast. I love thrillers. I love crime thrillers. I'm all for it. All right, pre-order placed. Boom. Yeah, this is something that, this is a movie I never heard of, but really solid cast. So it'll be a good blind buy. And if I think the movie sucks, I'll just do a giveaway on it. So we can do that. Might as well, right? Somebody gets a free movie. We got the movie Summer Rental from Kino Lorber. Look at that cover. Jesus, life's a beach. I don't think I've ever seen this. $22.49, comes out in 4 weeks. So there you have it. What do we got here? Criterion Collections, Drugstore Cowboy 4K and the Blu-ray for $34.49. I never saw this film. So, $34.99. I'm sorry. Never had a chance to see this movie. But Criterion never disappoints with their releases. They also have just the Blu-ray available, which also comes out in 4 weeks for $27.99. I mean, the quality here, 4.5 for the audio, 4.5 for the video. Looks to be a pretty solid release. 4K, also 4.5 for the video quality in 4K. As far as the 4K audio, you have 5. So the audio is a little bit better on the 4K release than the Blu-ray. Have another Criterion release of Crossing Delancey. This is this a 4K and the Blu-ray for $34.99 as well. And then they also have the release on Blu-ray only for $27.99. So $27.99 for the Blu-ray, $34.99 for the 4K and the Blu-ray. Kino Lorber? No, Shout Factory. The First Slam Dunk. I've never heard of this film. 4K Ultra and Blu-ray, $24.49. Oh man, a Jackie Chan movie? Oh boy, look at this cover, guys. Wow. Whoever put this out, like, look at this. This doesn't even match the color here. Like, this looks so faded. What the hell? Look at the Photoshop skills on this one, guys. Oh man, that's no bueno. $19.49. I think I'm going to pass on Panda Plan. I love you, Jackie, but I think I'm passing on that film. We got a few more releases here for February 18th. Let's see, what's this? Last summer, Criterion release. I have not seen this film, but it is a Criterion release for $20.99. It looks like it's just a Blu-ray. No 4K for that one there. We also have Francis, a Kino Lorber release for $22.49. Looks like it's just a Blu-ray as well. No 4K. Yep, no other editions for that one. What do we got here? Weekend in Taipei, packed for a long weekend. Luke Evans and Sung Kang. It's Han from Fast and Furious and his boy Luke Evans. All right. Oh, we got a Steelbook for Evil Dead Rise, 4K exclusive. 4K limited edition, Blu-ray and digital code. I don't know if this is a re-release. It might be, or I may be wrong, but yeah. But yep, limited edition from Walmart. Probably around $34, I would say, if I had to guess. Okay. And then we have the last Tuesday in February, February 25th. We have The Forbidden Kingdom in 4K, an Amazon exclusive Steelbook priced at $34.99, which includes the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital. Has Jackie Chan in it. It's got Jet Li. Never saw this movie. It's a pretty good price for an exclusive Steelbook. And honestly, this cover art is pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Lionsgate. There we go. We have the film Amadeus, 4K and digital for $29.49. Not bad. This is the theatrical cut. So if you are a fan of the film and you don't already own it, then this might be good to upgrade to 4K. I have the DigiBook, so I'm good. I'm good with the DigiBook. And we have My Girl in 4K. This is Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, Macaulay Culkin, Anna Klumsky. A lot of memories with this movie. We have the 4K release of Kronos and the Blu-ray for, how much is it? $34.99. I already own the Blu-ray Criterion release. Love this movie. I am happy with just the Blu-ray. I do not need the upgrade, but it is coming out. So let's see what else we got. We got Al Pacino Cruisin', a limited edition from Arrow for $48.49. Damn, that's freaking high. Holy crap. $48.49 for the 4K release of Cruisin'. That is a limited edition. You can pick up just the Blu-ray also from Arrow for $19.99. Currently on sale, 50% off. So, wow, $48.49. Better be packed with a ton of special features. Seriously. We have the movie Performance, 4K and Blu-ray for $34.99. Also from Criterion. Pretty cool looking cover right there. They have the Blu-ray as well, also for $27.99. So you can choose if you want just the Blu-ray, $27 or $34 for the 4K and the Blu-ray. Graveyard Shift, Stephen King. This is Kino Lorber. Includes the 4K and the Blu-ray for $33.49. They have the Blu-ray as well of Graveyard Shift for $22.49. So you can get for $22.49 the Blu-ray or $33.49 for the Blu-ray and the 4K. What is this? Leatherface. Dinner with Leatherface. Is this the documentary? I think so. Yeah, it is the documentary. That's a really cool looking cover. I like that. $39.95, Anchor Bay Entertainment. This documentary is about Gunnar Hansen, the actor who portrayed Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Looks like this is the only version available there for that. Oh, Thong Girls. Love that movie. Watch it every single Christmas. Just kidding. Joyride. This is not the Joyride I was thinking about. This is the standard edition, February 25th, 2025, 1 month from now, $39.99. That's a cool cover, though, but not the Joyride I was thinking about. Let's see if there's any other versions available. Okay, here we go. This is a Vinegar Syndrome exclusive media book. Ooh, media book, another fancy word for DigiBook. Vinegar Syndrome puts out some absolute bangers. All right, we got a few more left for the month of February. Hard Truths, $29.98. This is just the Blu-ray, just the bare bones. Any other releases? Nope, just that version available there. We have 4K and the Blu-ray of Evil Enko, Unearthed Films. I've never seen this movie, but $29.71 for just the Blu-ray or $34 for the 4K and the Blu-ray. Project Silence. I've never heard of this. Project Silence. This came out in 2023. This is a 4K and Blu-ray. It's an interesting cover, but $36.49 for this. So, or the Blu-ray alone for $24.49. Interesting. And we got a few left here on this last page. Oh, You're Next. That's a really nice looking steelbook. Also, I hate to admit it, this is a movie on my list of films that I hated when I saw it in theaters. This is one that I have to rewatch because I've been told so much how great this movie is, and I just remember absolutely hating it when I saw it in theaters. I don't know why. This was back in 2011. I was much younger. There was a whole different mindset, and whatever was going on in my head did not allow me to enjoy this movie. But I am told that this movie's great, and I need to watch. I need to rewatch. So it's coming. It's going to be a rewatch. I'm going to try to rewatch it before this comes out because if I do like it, I want to get my hands on this. That's a really nice looking steelbook. And they released the Walmart steelbook. This came out August 20th of 2024, last year. Interesting. And the Blu-ray, which I've seen everywhere, for $11.99. So yeah, not bad at all. I think that's it. Not as many releases as I thought there would be, but still there's some good pickups in there. There looks to be a lot more upgrades from Blu-ray to 4K. So I'm curious to know if there's anything that you guys are picking up, anything in particular that you are looking to upgrade. Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know your thoughts on Your Next and Panic Room. Let me know if you guys enjoyed those movies. Like I said, these were films that I saw in theaters and I just was not a fan of. Mindset was very different back in the day. I was a lot more immature, so I'm sure that there's a lot of factors at play. Honestly, I can't remember why I didn't like them, so that tells me that they're due for a rewatch. And who knows, I might enjoy them. I've had this happen multiple times with a lot of movies. I did it last year for the film The Village, which I absolutely hated in theaters. I was so annoyed with that movie. I rewatched it just last year and I absolutely loved it. I got to see that movie with a very different set of eyes. A lot has changed from when I saw that back in high school to where I'm at now in life. So I'm just really curious to see if my feelings change for a lot of these movies. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one.